Going to the airport can be a stressful experience regardless of diagnosis of autism. It can be a really overwhelming area with many people, very bright lighting, lots of noise, and difficult to navigate. Prepare as much as possible. Pack special activity kits. It's going to be quite a long journey without the ability to move around the cabin quite often. Practicing wearing seatbelts around the house and pretending that you're on an airplane can be helpful. Some parents choose to disclose to passengers within their area that their child has diverse needs. If you are comfortable, consider sharing information about your child's autism and their behavior. You can also seek assistance from the flight attendants in communicating this with the families around you as well. Information can be really powerful, and people can demonstrate a lot of empathy and compassion when they have an understanding of the needs of a specific child, and that awareness can go a long way toward support for you and your family. Provide little gift bags to families in the direct area, a letter or an information card. Share support tips. If your child is having difficulty with a certain part of the flight, perhaps some turbulence, they may help by providing you and your family space to process what's going on independently. Also provide things like earplugs or a little candy snack to demonstrate an appreciation for their patience with the components of the flight your child might have difficulty with. The lighting, the noise of the fans, and things like that. For your child, consider sunglasses, earplugs. Practice things like sucking on a hard candy, yawning, and actually breathing in order to help clear your ears when the pressure shifts when you go up and down. So the way that you can do that is actually just gently plug your nose, close your mouth, and blow. Crying or having a meltdown might be more likely when you're either in the airport having to transition quickly or you're on the airplane itself. Your child typically has freedom to move around, and they're not able to do that in this setting. Acknowledge the likelihood of those risks in advance. These things can happen very commonly whether a child does or does not have autism. Many children will have difficulty for short periods of time on a flight, and air passengers do have a degree of acceptance around that. Leverage the relationship with the flight crew. Maybe you can take your child in a crew area of the plane to decompress for a short period of time. Consider things like bringing a blanket to lay over top of the seat to create a quiet space and help support, distract, and comfort them to get through that situation. As with any big activity that we undertake, have a degree of flexibility. There's always going to be unexpected events and disruptions. Some things will go very smoothly, and other things are going to be a little trickier. Exercising self-compassion and realistic expectation is important. Also identify when things do go well and celebrate successes. Things may go wrong, but that doesn't mean that to focus only on those situations. We have to throw those moments over our shoulder and focus on the successes and the wins as they happen. So when your child does something really great on the process, like they sat down smoothly and quickly and put their seatbelt on right away, reflect on how well that went. Focusing on those positives can be helpful for us as well.